Hi friends, now we'll start with coding implementation of command design pattern. I am using Eclipse IDE, but you can use any IDE of your interest. There are a lot of IDEs available for Java programming language. If you are implementing in another language, then you can use that IDE. So as we discussed and saw in previous session, the command design pattern, we have like 4 important objects: one is command, client, invoker, and receiver. So let's create those objects. So first I'm creating the receiver object. Okay, so receiver object, if you remember, it is cook. Okay, so here is the cook class, and it can have various methods like public void prepare biryani. I've created one more method called prepare chicken biryani, chicken curry, and prepare biryani. There's two methods which cook is going to execute, and then I will have one customer class which is interested on taking those items. So I can have main method here, and then what I can do is I can have cook is equal to name of cook, and then I'll say cook dot prepare biryani and cook dot prepare chicken curry. And then when I run this method, this is going to execute, and we got the output: biryani is ready to eat and chicken curry is ready to eat. But in command design pattern, this is not what we wanted to do. So here, if you know, this customer, which is a client, is directly creating the instance of cook object, which is the receiver object, and calling its method. So we want to decouple the customer from cook object. That is the whole motto behind the command design pattern. So let's see how we can achieve that. So I'm going to create one more object called command. So this is basically an interface, and it has only one method, public void execute. Okay, and there can be two implementation for this object. One is like prepare biryani command, and second one is prepare chicken curry command. So for that we are going to create two classes. So this is chicken curry command, and I'll click on finish. So it is going to implement like this. Similarly, I'm going to create one more class. The second class name is biryani command, and I'll click on finish. It will create a second class for me. So now I have created two classes. One is biryani command and second one is chicken curry command. So one thing what I am missing here is the receiver object, because this command is going to execute the receiver object function, as you remember I have told in the previous session. So the same case for this also. So instead of creating object here, we can go to command and just put the receiver object here. So receiver object is cook. Once a object is here, then we can come back to command, and then here we can say cook dot prepare biryani. It's done. and then here we can say cook dot prepare chicken curry. This is done. So once and this is done, this is now you can come back to customer object. The customer object, we have code like this where we have receiver object which is created by customer. This is not what we want, so we can delete this code and rather we can say command and we can say biryani command is equal to new of biryani command. This is one command object you can prepare. The second one I can copy and here I can say chicken curry command, and here also same thing, chicken curry command. So you see there's two command object that is I created. Now as we have seen that client is able to create the command object. Now how to execute this command? So for executing this command we have to create one new class which is a invoker class. So I'll create that. So this is the waiter class I am going to create, who is going to take all this command. So this is the waiter class. The waiter class contains two more methods called take order and execute order. The take order will just going to take the order from the customer and it will just take one order and store in the list. So for now this is the list. This can be a database also. It depends on your project, but for the example sake I have taken the list. Similarly, there's one more method called execute order, which is just reading all the commands which is there in the list and is trying to execute. Now we can come back to the customer and whatever the command we have, there's a waiter who is going to take this command. So waiter is equal to new of. So there's a new waiter and waiter dot take order and take order. So I have given those two commands to the waiter and waiter is going to execute the order. So when the order execution happens, at that time this client, here if you see client is just creating the command and give it to waiter, then its job is done and waiter is going to execute the order. Here in this program it is executing upfront, but you can store this command in database or a queue or wherever you want, depend on the application scenario, and in the latter point of time the waiter can go and execute the order. So now I will run this program and see the output. So here we'll see biryani is ready to eat and chicken curry is ready to eat, but you have observed we have not initiated the receiver object, which is a cook object, in the customer side. Rather we created two commands and give it to waiter and waiter is going to execute that. I'm sure you got the concept what I'm trying to explain. Thanks for watching and please subscribe to my channel. I will keep on bringing this type of video in future also. If you subscribe you will get the notification, and please like and share with your friends and family, and please give the comment also what you don't like in the video and what type of improvement you want. So next time I will check all this thing and based on your input I try to make my video more better so that it will help you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.